In this project, we have focused on making it standalone, independent, cheap, and easy to use. To do this, we provide several services. The first of our service is a face service. We often see people around us and want to communicate with them. But this is difficult for a visually impaired person because they cannot see, and it's difficult for them to approach someone. Here, what we allow the user a service where they can save the people known to them into a database and use that to recognize them later on, anywhere, anytime.
Face detection. It has started face detection and it is starting the recognition.
What do you hear?
It is processing. It says looks like Jadip is here. Jadip has been recognized.
Next on, we have a service, object detection. So when a person is walking on a road, in their house, anywhere, there are a lot of obstacles in their way. Now a person who can see can easily maneuver around, but a person who cannot see needs to use a cane, for example. So here we provide a site-based system where the 4 obstacles will be detected and communicated to the user through the earphones.
Object detection.
Object detection mode. Let us run it.
Object detection mode has been started.
So it will recognize people. What else?
It has captured the image, everything in front of him. It has said that near me person, 3 person it has detected.
In addition to this, there is a walking mode. Now, we don't only just recognize the objects, but we also recognize the path the user is traveling on. If there is a road, this helps them to stay on the path. And if there are any pit holes or there are any obstacles in front of them, it guides them around that.
Walking mode has been started. It is
Close
ready
your
to go
eyes.
to left side.
Close your eyes.
Now it is saying to go right.
Now?
Now it is saying left.
Left.
Right side.
Right side.
Now left side.
Now left side.
And here is some obstacle, so it is again instructing to go through the opposite direction. Saying to go right direction.
Okay. Now?
Now left.
Still right.
Left.
Left. Now?
Now left. Obstacle ahead. Done.
Now, books. Who does not like to read a good book? We all do. I do. You do. But it is difficult for a visually impaired person to read because not every book is in braille. And in addition, it's easier to read by sight than by touch. So here, we provide an OCR service where any text in front of the person can be recognized. This can be newspapers, magazines, signs, boards, currency, etc. Anything. Now let us try text detection. We have a booklet here.
Okay.
And now let us try to capture it.
It has started text recognition. It has captured the photo. Now it is saying processing the captured image. It has read Dwarka Sector 12, Pocket B, lock.
Okay. What else?
13 minutes, 26 minutes.
Another important feature that we have in our project is navigation and routing. A person who wants to travel from one place to another can ask another person for guidance or maybe use Google Maps, but it is difficult to do for a visually impaired person. So to do this, we have provided a voice-based interface system where the person can communicate to the device where he wants to go or if he wants to find out his current location. So that instead of having to rely on someone who may or may not help them, they can rely on a device that's always with them. They just have to enter a location by sound, and the device will quickly gather the route and speak the directions to them instantaneously.
Searching our current location. Getting current location. It has said that current location is KR Mangalam University. Now if we want to go to somewhere, so again giving the input Rama Park, processing the input. It is giving the output of the location and the time taken to go to there. Total distance 53 kilometer and time taking 1 hour, 1 hour and 10 minutes. It is giving me location that turn ahead and go ahead.
We have enabled voice features. Whenever the person needs to trigger any action or activate any command, they can communicate it and the device will capture it and activate it for them. If they are in a public place or it is not possible to use voice command, then there are fallback buttons that they can use. In this project, we have tried to simulate a real person walking along with them, helping them, guiding them, reading out to them, helping them navigate the roads, leading them from one place to another. We have done this to provide a human touch.